Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is Thursday, November 12th, 2020. I'm getting ready for my daily report for the U.S. state of Ohio. One question that kind of pops up every now and then is that how much confidence do I have in the numbers which is being reported? I would say overall the numbers are probably good. I think it'd be naive to assume there's not some number shaving going on. For instance, the New York Times the New York Times is doing some really screwy with the New York City numbers and New York County numbers, and that is if someone dies of COVID-19 in New York and they're from another location, they put the number into the other location. So if I go to New York City, I die of COVID-19, they'll send rather than count my death there, they will send it over to they'll send it back to Ohio, which can certainly shave off a lot of numbers over time, but particularly although in the total day, yeah, I have confidence in the total daily numbers and the total cumulative numbers. We also use what's called a LOAS function, a smoothing curve, or maybe a moving average to eliminate a lot of the reporting volatility from day to day. But but hopefully, the numbers are good enough to give us a understanding of what's actually going on with the COVID-19 data. So let's go ahead and run the report for. Okay, so here we go. This is Ohio. Ohio is currently averaging 1,082 cases per day and about 23 deaths. I can see this is no big. You see, we got this huge spike trending up here. And you can see, unfortunately, deaths are beginning to climb up here in the U.S. This line is sort of the between here and here is sort of the well, we don't want to go past these two numbers, and either here or here. These numbers here could be anomalies. It could be corrections to previous day's numbers or something like that. I just think it's unusual to have this huge spike in case very little 50 here, then above 150 up here, then it drops back down. Then it drops back down to here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes from here up to here, then back down to here, which is why we use something like this LOAS function to smooth out the volatility. Now, if we look at cases by week, you can see is clearly the trend is upward, the high for cases. Deaths, we could say that the deaths overall are declining. I mean, because there certainly is a downward trend. There's some volatility here, but again, the overall trend in deaths is still down to high. Okay. Monthly cases. Well, unfortunately, Ohio will probably catch October's cases before the end of the month today. Deaths, a little hard to say. You can see we had average about 650 deaths here per week. Then we dropped back down for the month of October. Now we're three-fourths of the way back up to October. So unfortunately, there is a chance that we may pass November's deaths. November's deaths may pass October's deaths. Now this simply shows us the counties with the most cases during the last 7 days: Franklin, Cuyahoga, Hamilton, Montgomery, and Summit. As far as deaths in the last 7 days, you see only two counties actually had more than actually recorded deaths, and that's one in Hamilton and three in Summit County. Now let's take a look at Franklin County, where I live. It's also where the state capital is in Columbus. Nothing really surprising here. Multiple. This actually refers to multiple peaks here. All right. But yet the good news is, well, it looks like deaths are starting to trend maybe up a little bit in Franklin County. See, they had a really good run down to here as far as declining cases. Okay. So overall, Ohio is still not looking very good. But I'm going to go and update this report for you. And also, if you live in Ohio, you know someone from Ohio, go and share this report to them. Also, if you haven't done so, don't forget to subscribe to the Caribou Data Science channel. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll catch you on the next report.